Yes, my name is Peyton Cottrell II, and I'm an accomplished author of 21 published stories of the supernatural that's on Amazon. And how do I discover, shockingly enough, second Germany, Antarctica, mostly known as Base 211, New Schwabenland, population 3.5 million people that are located at about 2,000 miles below the ice cap, just north of Queen Maud Land. Queen Maud Land, owned by Norway. That Queen Maud Land is owned by Norway, and I discovered this new nation that was born during and after World War II, from 1938 to 1945, back in 2018. I noticed that the politics of Deutschland, the first Germany in Europe, were getting very extreme. So I typed in a few words into the YouTube search engine, and to my shocking discovery, it did not take me. The internet did not take me to Europe as it should have. It took me to Antarctica. Yes, I saw German-built, manufactured flying saucers of the Hanabu, Vril, and Lazar. Hanabu, Vril, Lazar flying saucers. In 2018, I did not know what they were called. Obviously, in 2020, and now in 2021, I now know that they make actually four different types of flying saucers: Hanabu, Vril, Lazar, and Andromeda. Hanabu, Vril, Lazar, and Andromeda. Andromeda starships can actually carry the Hanabu number 1, 2, and 3, and 4 class type of German-built flying saucers inside the bellies of the Andromeda that were previously used to be originally U-boats. They simply took out the diesel engine out of Andromeda or YouTube boats, and they replaced the diesel engine with anti-gravity propulsion systems, or engines, anti-gravity propulsion, also known as the Bell, or versions of the Bell, invented in Germany. I should say Poland. And they turned on the anti-gravity propulsion, or the a small version of the Bell, invented by Germans in World War II in Poland, and the U-boats floated in the air. Hence, they call the U-boats now Andromeda starships. For about a month, I started to I was laughing too much. I thought, what's going on here? This has to be the biggest case of spam that I've seen in my entire life on the internet. The very idea of someone placing World War II German machines and vehicles in Antarctica, as if there's a German nation down there in Antarctica. The very idea of it, I was laughing too hard. So it led me to ask questions. And to my shock, as frightening as it was to me, I discovered that what I was seeing was real. So I finally decided to go to a church in Houston, Texas, and I asked a man that I knew that would not lie to me. He wouldn't lie to me. And I asked him about this issue, and he said to me in confidentiality, I'm not going to say his name, that Peyton, they're real. They're real. And knowing that he wouldn't lie to me, I thought, quiet time is here. And then, yes, it just got real. It just got real. I did some more. I did too much investigating. I asked too many questions on the internet, and finally, I started making contact with them. Base 211, Neue Schwabenland. I'm trying to speak in German dialect. And every now and then, I do talk to the citizens of 3.5 million descendants of what was originally 200,000 people that went down there between 1938 to 1945. Actually, if you want to get technical about it, the Deutschland, Germany, started moving hardware and big machines down there as early as 1913, and they really started to pick up the pace on shipping equipment down there to Antarctica, just in case the Deutschland would need to relocate because of politics. They went ahead and they decided to cunningly, in a very intelligent, innovative way, to basically rebuild a radical form of Germany in Antarctica. Germans are smart. They're actually too smart. They're too smart. Yeah. If it wasn't for them, we wouldn't have NASA. Thank you, Werner von Braun. If it wasn't for the radical side of Germany during World War II, as embarrassing as it sounds, politely speaking, we wouldn't have NASA. It was only because of German intervention during Operation Paperclip that NASA is one of the projects that the Germans helped us to build. If it hadn't been for German rocketry ingenuity, we wouldn't have gotten on the moon. True, we would have gotten on the moon. Again, thank you, Werner von Braun. Going back to my testimony a little bit here, a little more in depth. Between, good grief, 2019 and 2020, I started making strong contacts down there with the residents of Base 211, and they told me that they were buying my books. One of them, Kristen. I'm not gonna mention the last name. She said that not only are they buying my books, they're reproducing them without my blessings, and they're also changing the English writ or writing of my Antarctica books that are published, copyrighted. Again, without my permission, in a German, and they're not being seen in schools. Now, I'm fine with the idea. Of my books being seen in schools in Second Germany, in Base 211, Neue Schwabenland. But they should have sent me. They should have asked me for permission, legal permission, because that material is copyrighted. It's copyrighted. And I need to have compensation. Now, they sent me 2,000 pens. They're in the German language. They sent me 2,000 pens, writing pens. They're in the German language for compensation. But I need more than that. I need monetary compensation. I need monetary compensation. And I've spread my physical address around enough on the internet for anyone to know where I am. But I will give you my email address. Number 2 ndgermany.antarctica@gmail.com. Number 2 ndgermany.antarctica@gmail.com. I need to have compensation because I've heard that several thousands or possibly a million copies were reproduced without my knowledge. Between 2019 and 2021, 2019 and 2021. I need compensation. Please. Yes, it's really interesting that a second Germany and the radical side of Germany survived. They have survived, and they are prospering. They're prospering in Antarctica, and they also have colonies in the star system of the Milky Way galaxy, the Moon, Mars, on the Moon Titan that orbits Saturn. And the capital of Base 211 is no longer in Antarctica. It was moved back in the 1950s and 1960s to the city of Neuer Wurzburg, planet Mars. That's their capital now. Well, where's the compensation, New Schwabenland? Where's my compensation of 30 pounds of gold? 30 pounds of gold, 24 karat compensation time. Thank you.